trafficking and so on. So they're keen not to look as if they are part of a block of support for a military regime which is massively repressive. And so what we need to see is a stronger action and stronger understanding of the economic sanctions, I think, which also need to be imposed upon them at this time. Right. I'm not saying that sanctions are a panacea, but they certainly would help at this time.
Now, I mean, you've had a ringing endorsement for a resolution in the European Parliament for tougher action towards Burma, but isn't that partly the problem with Europe? It's a bit of a sideshow, isn't it? There's lots of hands ringing, hollering from the rooftops, but what can the EU, for example, realistically achieve?
Well, 27 countries in the European Union, we're the biggest trading bloc in the world. We do have influence, but we don't always have concerted action. But what is different now is that the problem we've had in getting a strong common position in Europe has always been the French. Now you see from Sarkozy and Kouchner in France a much stronger response, and one which is absolutely clearly condemning what is happening and indeed urging Total, the big French oil company, not to invest further and to condemn the regime. So this is a real sea change, and of course France also has the presidency of the Security Council. So I think that we can in Europe put more pressure on. We have investment bans on now on state companies, but the state companies which we have on our list exclude gems, timber and gas, clearly the three most important state companies that we need to target. I want to see that improve. I want to see stronger visa bans, including more people, and to make them really effective, which hasn't been the case in the past. And we in the European Parliament will be working very hard to get Europe at least to do more. And we also have influence too with the Chinese and others, so I think that we need to be making sure we maximise that influence.
Dennis, thank you very much indeed. Well, let's catch up on some other stories now. We'll have more on Burma in this bulletin. But first of all, the President of